History betrays him.
You know, when you're wrong, and you should own it. And public wrong of somebody should be righted also publicly. So a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, I was talking about kind of the...
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, we just checked out the quartering and we checked out the Kino Casino clip going through his fucking villain monologue that he sent to the owner of Kiwi Farms, Null. Now, we've got a bunch of updates to this case after Kino Casino clip channel was taken down. First of all, the bull is back in town. I don't know why I included this. How did this get in my docket? The black bull of the Milwaukee Milkman. This is actually a thing. Is it? Dude, the Milwaukee Milkman has a mascot of a black bull. I mean, that's just an interesting factoid. I don't know why. I don't know how that got here, but what is this? Wait, what is this? My wife's boyfriend made me really understand my place in this. Who made this docket? Why am I showing this to the audience? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. So we're going over, this is what I was looking for. So after the clips that you've seen of, after he talks like a mafia boss about all his connections that could take out their channels, Andy's channel goes down.
Hey everyone, as you all probably seen, the Kino Casino clip channel was flagged down by the quartering. He's actually bragging about it right now by showing cards on his main Twitter page. You know, and we weren't banned off of YouTube. We weren't ban-evading.
Like, Andy was not ban-evading. Andy's channel was reinstated by YouTube. He was unbanned. His permanent ban was reversed.
You know, I was
years later.
Banned. I tweeted about this 3 days ago, and I put the link. Well, someone just sent me a little tweet there, and I checked the link.
Yeah, page not available anymore. He's showing his channels. Andy's channel was banned. That's crazy. Dude, who could have done it? Who could have done this? Could it be the guy who explicitly stated in plain English exactly what he would have needed to do to accomplish it and how easy it would be?
Not even terminated, just it's
Nicholas
not.
DeOrio.
Guys, who could have done this?
And after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this.
How was your weekend?
Pretty good.
Appearing now.
Better than Jeremy's. He probably woke up on his fucking face on like a tile floor.
Okay, so he flagged or got this removed. My Andy Worski channel that was unbanned 6 months ago got that banned, and the Kino Casino clip channel, even though we were unbanned. Everyone, could you @team YouTube for us?
And of course, we did that, and you should do that too. And I'm gonna grab this right now, leave it in here. Just keep adding Team YouTube. I can't really hurt at this point. It appears Jeremy Hambley, the Boulder King, and chat, who is this person who tweeted this? You might be, if you watched the beginning of the stream and you weren't familiar, Mundane Matt's full legal name is actually Matt Jarbo. Remember Matt Jarbo from the iconic Boulder stream where he was caught flagging? Remember at the beginning of the show when I took you down memory lane and went over the entire thing? It appears that Jeremy Hambley, the Boulder King, might have accidentally showed his flagging hand on a live stream. On Twitter, he showed several videos in his channel's report history showing no reported videos. He'd never reported a video, I guess, before, but when he opened up his mail thing on his live on stream, all of a sudden there were a couple interesting things here. Thank you for your report to YouTube, a YouTube support ticket, payment details, and it's interesting because Jeremy doesn't deny all of this. He only denies saying his rep, the rep that he just recently lied about, saying he's like a non-Indian YouTube rep. Now he's publicly, after all this is said and done on April 12th, all of a sudden that rep doesn't even work at YouTube anymore. He was lying, flexing fake credentials to Null. He couldn't have done it because his rep was fired from YouTube. Okay. Also, he mentions specifically here, where was it? Do I have it? One of the things that he was saying to defend himself is that the support ticket was for the Unsleeved Media account. That was his big defense mechanism, right? That's the MGT, whatever. But like, he never actually addresses what video was recently reported that it would appear in his fucking emails. So it's like, okay, man. And it's on a channel that he wouldn't have shown us. Did he show us the MTQ head something thing? I just assume this guy's got tons of channels. So that's fairly interesting. Yeah, that's not good. But the stream, he showed off an email for this.com, which leads to an Unsleeved Media channel that Jeremy did not show for his attempt to prove the haters wrong. Do we know if this is the smoking gun that took down Kino Casino or not? No, we don't, but it sure looks like Jeremy was the shooter on the grassy knoll. Dude, he was out. Dude, the Quarry King 2 was watching. The Boulder King himself was showing the new Quarry King the ropes on this one. And then Jeremy comes out and goes, nah, dude, you don't get it, bro. That's not me. I didn't do that, actually. And my rep that I was bragging about, you do realize it proves nothing. My suggestion is that you pulled up these specific emails and we could show what they actually said. Yeah, that was another one. Oh my god, bro. Dude, what the fuck? And then I see now they have switched from he flagged it down to he called someone back to flag it down. Some autist spotted that I had a conversation with YouTube. Sorry to report, it was by Unsleep Media. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So he only shows this email. He doesn't show what the video was that was flagged. You just saw it, right? We literally just saw it, and he only showed this. No, you're being ignorant. No, you're being ignorant. You're being ignorant. No, you're being ignorant. Dude, it's so pathetic, bro. Yesterday I showed I didn't flag their channel and they came up with this crazy, oh god, dude, I don't know why this is happening. With some crazy theory from some unknown source that I definitely called someone at YouTube. Now it's back to I definitely flagged it down when nobody believed them. Happy birthday to me. Oh, and it's his birthday. Oh my god, yesterday was Jeremy's fucking birthday. Could you believe it got more pathetic? Flagging continues. Now an account that we actually just watched a clip from, Elsa Clips, had an archive of Josh Moon's coverage of the quartering bull cucking story. It was taken down on YouTube, and Jeremy Hambley, with the convicted DV friend who's apparently coming over for darts on the weekend, is trying to bury the story. That's the claim. And yeah, the bull story was taken down for harassment and cyberbullying off of Josh Moon's channel, so another flag has hit the tower. At this point, it's a all-out flagging spree. There's strong evidence to support, so this is a new claim. There's a strong evidence to support that the quartering is ban evading. Unsleeved Media was banned on Twitter, and the YouTube channel predates the quartering by a full 3 years. Here's why this doesn't matter. You can't ban like anybody on Twitter. You have to be like a sick motherfucker to get banned from Twitter these days. I mean, the quartering was also probably like banned at one point. Twitter just unbans one account usually after the Elon thing. So ban evading on Twitter means absolutely nothing. This platform lets everybody just ride. But I see what this guy was trying to do, give him a taste of his own medicine. Probably not going to happen. Now we're going to talk a bit about Melanie Mack, because I actually want to watch her video first. Right now I want to watch her video first because it's so funny. Melanie Mack, a leftist who was employed by GameStop, isn't smart enough to make any actual arguments. She's actually an employee. This is like the, I don't know, for Destiny you've got Erudite. This is his Erudite. Only her thing is that she's a who only says slurs. That's her main contribution to society. A leftist who was employed by GameStop isn't smart enough to make any actual arguments, just repeats lines without any thought put into it. What a retarded dumb bitch. Y'all won't catch me turning on friends for cheap clicks. Not gonna happen. I'd rather lose followers than turn on my friends over some lies from godless people. I'm not the one to play these stupid games. Y'all want to catch me turning on friends for cheap clicks? Not gonna happen. So many retards in the fries. It's the anti-woke people. Fuck. It's the anti-woke people doing what they do best, lying. Y'all won't catch me. Yeah, same one. I'm up almost 40K this month. I'm not worried. The bottom-feeding gossip goblin demographic ain't my target audience anyway. Yeah, it's just grifting. You sound like a leftist who got their talking points emailed to you, and golly, you're sticking to it. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too... Yeah, the slop culture war grifters are subhuman is like a really nice way to put it. Anyways, Melanie Mack uploaded a video. The comments are completely turned off, and she responded to the entire thing, got 60K views. So let's see. Apparently she's up 40K for the month, and only, I guess everyone showed up and no one else. Yeah.
It's pretty trendy for people to be hating on the quartering, and they're trying to drag me into it, so I'm gonna make a video about this.
Dude, I love your godly tattoos.
Is this really lolly?
Is that Jesus on your arm?
Talked about it like on streams and stuff in the past, because it's been going on for months, and it's just insane. But it's like, whatever, I'm just gonna make a video, and these people are gonna constantly be lying anyway, but at the very least I
can't stress how little value this person has to society. They have literally no redeeming qualities.
Address the
eventually this channel will stop. Nick, would you consider opioids? Eventually this channel will stop, and then you'll never hear from her again, hopefully sooner rather than later.
That have to do with me, so that they can't be talking for me. So it's become this thing now where people are saying that the quartering makes me uncomfortable.
Why don't you pull up the Josh Moon messages and read them to the class and then tell me what you think about them? I don't think you're gonna do that, but I wish you would.
And I'm in.
Wish a Melanie would.
some sort of like weird hostage situation and this, that, and the other, or whatever. And it's just like, it makes no sense. I've been friends with the quartering for a very long time.
Who gives a fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. You were friends with a loser for a long time?
It's been like 7 years now. And I'm telling you, when I have had a bazillion people
Wait, how old were I'm kidding.
try to turn on me and try to cancel
Yeah, that is really embarrassing to admit.
me or make a bunch of hate videos about me over various things, whether it be my Christian opinion being against the gay stuff, or when I didn't get the
This is like is this like a South Park episode where like we're gonna become a band and it's easier to go platinum if we do Christian rock records or something, but they don't have like that scale and it was like a wood record or something. What am I thinking of?
COVID jab, and
She's 39. Oh my god, why does she dress up like a fucking dude? Holy shit.
I had, you know, I
She's 39.
got canceled from like the
Her eggs are dwindling. Yeah.
liberal side of the gaming industry and all that.
Yeah, Faith Plus One is her whole fucking channel. I hate these people so much, and if you're a fucking Christian, you should hate them too.
To
I'm not a man of God, but neither is this bitch.
Goonergate, which happened because like
Goonergate,
last year, or what was that last
double murder, yeah.
year, 2 years ago? I don't know. Anyway, whenever I like spoke out about as a Christian,
Yeah, she looks like a Hot Topic exploded.
am not advocating for Gooner games. I don't
Nicholas,
like them
the
and I
goat.
don't play
Thank
them,
you
and
for the
I'm just
$5,
that's
my
not
man.
what I want to see in gaming. Then I had a bunch of people who, you know, because that's the thing, I went from being canceled from one group of people to making new friends to these new friends now turning on me because
It's almost like that's your entire shtick is just getting quote unquote canceled.
that's the thing, content creators are like snakes.
It's a shame they weren't successful for your channel.
Anything for some clicks and some views, so they will turn on people. So the amount of people who actually have your back is so few and far between, and that's the thing.
Dude, what does your back mean, bro? This guy looks guilty as sin. Why do you want to associate yourself with somebody who acts this way? Is it because of your paycheck? I know you guys have no principles. That's your entire fucking thing. But usually people try to hide it a little. They don't act like a total dick sucker like this.
Is the quartering had my back. He stayed a loyal friend, and that's how he is with his friends. He stayed a loyal friend, had my back when I
What a pathetic fucking loser.
had mob after mob
You
going
stand for nothing.
against me
And your audience doesn't care. That's why you can do
Nick,
this.
would you consider opioids? No.
for stupid stuff. People lying on me, people making stuff up, all kinds of stuff. After that first time where I got canceled and like I wasn't, you know, doing mainstream stuff in the
Again, but like her entire archetype is like Tectone. She's like female Tectone. It's like, hey guys, look how edgy I am. I love the Jesus. I did do nothing wrong. Slur, slur, slur.
gaming industry anymore because I said the things I wasn't allowed to say. I spoke against
She never mentions the flagging. Yeah, she doesn't mention what happened or anything about it or any of the details or look through a single fucking tweet here. Dude, this is how you know this video sucks. There's not a single screenshot in here. Does she show one fucking screenshot? Or is it her just saying, I love my boss, I love my boss, I love my boss. I'm not having sex with my boss, but maybe in another life I might have. I love my boss.
the things I wasn't allowed to speak out against. I didn't get the COVID jab, all this and that.
I don't give a fuck if you got the vaccination. Oh my
so-
god. What a badass you
I
are.
was like, I went from mainstream gaming industry stuff to independent content creator who just, yeah, is fully independent. And this channel, this very channel, I started it because the quartering mentored me and he told me to. He's like, you need to start
I think it could really help your career. I'm kidding.
a commentary channel. This would be great for you. And like, he helped me when I first started it. He made a video shouting it out. Like, and I wouldn't be where I am now in this space if it wasn't for the quartering.
It sounds like you're fucked.
So, yeah, you're talking about the best friend I've
Bro, she's like jumping onto the anchor as it descends to the deep.
made in this space and telling me and trying to say that I'm uncomfortable or that I have any issue with him. But poor
Yeah,
me,
mentored you. What did she do? He taught you how to read an article? He taught you how to drink? Like, what did he do? What did he teach you? Did he teach you how to hit upload on YouTube? This guy's not really the fucking master of the craft. You know, I don't really understand.
I can't speak out. First of all, I'm a grown woman.
He's like, all right, so first, repeat after me. Get woke. Get woke. Go broke. Go broke. And then you just talk about Brie Larson's titties. That's all you do. Get woke. Go broke, Brie Larson's breasts. I don't know if that second one's gonna work for me.
If I wanted to speak out against somebody, I would. But
Then you read the article, and we get bombed afterwards and watch the football game. But we don't tweet, right? No, we do every time. We tweet every single time.
obviously, that's not the situation here. That's just a bunch of lies. Everything saying that he's making me uncomfortable, this, that, it's a bunch of lies. And so...
Okay, that's fantastic. Address the flagging. That's why we're here. Nobody gives a fuck about you. If he was making you uncomfortable, nobody would care.
People want to bring up the fact that because I'm co-hosting with him on his show, that, oh, well, she's on his payroll.
Yeah, because he's like Master Roshi archetype creepy around you.
She's not going to say anything. It's like, I have been in this...
Listen, I gotta be honest with you. I would have no sympathy if he started hitting on you, because realistically, that's the next place for you to go. That's the next line in your evolution cycle anyway. You're gonna, if it's not him, it'll be somebody else. That's literally all you have to offer.
Base of like content creation, and I have, what, 15 plus years? How long? 15 years of experience in the mainstream gaming industry. I've been on television, I've done all kinds of stuff, and I've made a lot of money.
She's gonna scream, "I love Jesus," and her head's gonna pop out from under the table. I don't know whose table it's gonna be, but...
And I was smart with it. I didn't go spend it on Lamborghinis and stuff. I saved my money and I invested my money. So
good, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get much more coming in.
I'm in a situation where I don't have to be on a podcast to pay my bills. I appreciate it, and
Bro, this is not telling me that you don't need this money. This video right here, you would have just stayed out of it. Oh, he's my friend, I didn't want to talk about it. That would have gotten the same thing across. But no, you have to make this really bad, cringe defense video. That tells me you probably do need the money.
It's nice, but I don't have to have it. I don't have to do content creation. Like, my husband does well. He could take care of us on his own if he wanted. Like, I could be a full...
Yeah, but would you still be living the lifestyle that you're living right now? Yeah, he probably could.
Full-time housewife and not have to do any of this.
She sounds awfully broke. She kind of looks awfully broke, to be clear. Nick,
But
would you
I
consider opioids?
No.
Who is this Melanie Mack? The Melanie Mack Go Boom. If you want to check the rest of this out, you can see it on her channel. We'll watch a little bit more.
Like to do it. It's fun. It's like
Kids? I sure hope not.
started before monetization was even a thing on YouTube, and I still do this stuff because it's fun and I like it.
To be clear, though, I don't think that her and Jeremy have done anything sexual. I think it extends to just like the creepy, like Master Roshi archetype comments. Because I think if they ever tried to, Jeremy probably couldn't get hard.
And yeah, it's fun to make money too. I still like making money, but I'm not beholden to the quartering because he pays me to be on his podcast.
And like, I don't think that she got to where she is for doing anything like that, but I think that's where she'll go.
So this whole narrative that like, oh, she's uncomfortable with him, but she can't speak out because like she needs the money.
That's the other thing. The few clips I've seen of the podcast, she just doesn't look happy.
That's bogus. Like, I am good. God has blessed me.
She looks just bored.
And
God has blessed me. That wasn't even slightly convincing.
God has blessed my husband, and God has blessed us together. So that's not even the case. So it's just absurd. It's insanity. But honestly, I think a lot of it is people are getting some clicks, people are getting some views, and right now in the content creation space and on YouTube, we had an algorithm change that happened several months ago or so, a year maybe tops, but around that time, and people are still trying to figure it out because, you know, for a lot of channels and a lot of the channels that are doing this, the algorithm changed from what it was before. That used to be really good on it, and so these
Bro, what are we talking about? The algorithm? Address the flagging. Address the fucking flagging.
style of channels, the social commentary style of channels, things have changed a lot, and so whenever
Not really. Not for everybody.
they find something that's working,
Seems like a you problem.
or they roll with it.
My income is unaffected.
And so right now it's trendy to hate on the quartering, and I think it's dumb. And I think honestly, a lot of it is it's some cheap clicks right now. But also,
I don't think these clips will be cheap. I'm just gonna say, I think these clicks are probably gonna be fairly reasonably priced.
it's just after Jeremy came to Christ.
It's after Jeremy came to Christ, dude. Is that what the bull calls himself, Christ?
The attacks on him have gotten greater. And I've seen this as I started expressing my faith in Christ, as I started sharing the word of God, as I started speaking out against sin.
Christ is his friend's stage name.
The attacks on me ramped up to
Christ the bull, yeah.
crazy degree. Crazy. And so now that Jeremy is like new to the faith.
Jeremy's new to the faith? Wasn't he preaching this shit for years? Did Jeremy just go on like a... Dude, there's no way.
We're seeing the attacks on him grow at a level it's never been before.
Yeah, you guys are so persecuted. Oh, God, you're so persecuted. You're just so damn persecuted.
And...
Nobody else is hit the way that you guys are hit. Damn, won't somebody think of the grifters?
I'm truly convinced that it's because that
Won't somebody think of the opportunists in the religious community?
that at the root of it, it's because he came to Christ.
The victim complex is, yeah, guys, it's because he came to Christ. It's not because he went on a villain monologue to the owner of Kiwi Farms and explicitly stated in graphic detail exactly how he'd financially ruin these two people's lives. It's not that he literally went and mapped out exactly what he'd do, said he'd do it, and then it happened. It's all because of the religious persecution. They're mad that he's a Christian.
And that's the thing. They hated Christ, so they'll hate Christ in you. If Christ is in you, they're going to hate you too.
The funny thing is the Trump stuff is like a million reasons between tariffs and Iran and all these different things to like have issues with Trump. And now they're like, he said that his favorite Bible verse is all of them. He lied about the Lord. I don't know if I can defend this. It's like, what? I'm sorry, what? This is not God. What?
I just saw Keffel's
And
tweet.
I think that's a huge
DeOrio.
Iran? I think you meant Indonesia. Yeah.
part of what's
New to
going
the
on.
Faith code
Yeah.
for a new style role play with the bull.
Dude, he depicts himself as Jesus, and I think she fucking defended it too. Didn't she fucking go on Twitter and she's like, he's saying that he blesses people like the Lord, even though he's depicting himself as Jesus. Yeah, oh my God.
But I'm really proud of Jeremy for
what? What did he do that's something for you to actually be proud of?
really. I'm just really proud of him. I've seen so much growth in him, and I'm very happy.
Well, if his wife saw some growth in him, then maybe she wouldn't be hanging out with the bull or going out for pizza without him. Again, I don't know for a matter of fact, but the things that Jeremy is saying is leading me to believe that that's probably the case. Anyways, now we're going to take a look at a bunch of other stuff. Here is the Connor videos where he's going through all the community reception to all of this. We're going to be skipping around on stuff we've already seen, but Connor did the Internet Versus episode. Go subscribe to Internet Versus. This show is probably the best asset a YouTuber can have, and if you're looking for any of these segments without my voice, Connor is the one to go check out, because he just puts everything down and he doesn't really give his opinion. He kind of just hops in here and gives you all the information that you're looking for. So this is the start. This is like the very beginning of the conflict.
Have to use his connections to get Kino Casino's channels taken off the internet and deplatformed. But there's lots to get into, so let's just jump in. Welcome to the Internet versus the Cord Ring and Kino Casino. It starts, of course, when they announce their stream. Andy Worski tweets out this clip with the caption, "Live
So this was it, the Quartering Bull criminal history exposed, and that was like the beginning of the downfall.
segment."
Jeremy Hambley's twisted, bull, sordid criminal history exposed! It turns out not only is Jeremy Hambley in league with the Nexium cult, the #2 woman in the organization
I don't know what the Nexium cult is. That sounds like some fucking,
is a
some government psyop.
good friend of
Why is he yelling? Bro, because it's entertaining.
Hambley's. Not only does he have a swinging degenerate bull over at his house, but the bull has a long, sordid, sickening criminal history of
So yeah, they're going over. Oh,
domestic abuse. Buddy.
yeah, so they found a record on the guy he's hanging out with, and the bull himself, who like is engaging in like the cucking forums or something like that. Yeah, that was the initial moment there.
Hambley land, buddy.
And of course, the full stream is on their channel, but the Cord Ring ended up
And it starts, yeah, a couple people are investigating my family and friends.
responding to this on his Twitter page by saying, "A group of people that really want my attention are investigating my family and friends."
Again, if you weren't sold in the last segment, I think you're blind, but there's no way you walk out of this segment thinking it's not him.
Desperate for some scandal. Apparently, one of my IRL friends is a swinger, I guess. So obviously this means I have an open marriage. This
I mean, I think that is a reasonable thing to consider, for sure, yeah.
Nick, would you consider
Hey,
opioids?
thank you guys for hitting the goal. You guys
No.
have earned another goal.
fanfic stuff is wild. Sorry, weirdos. Not true. Lol. I am totally fine with people making fun of me. I do plenty to deserve it. But these
Again, this is the same thing. I'm totally fine with people making fun of me. It sounds like the Jarbo clip from before.
psychos running gay ops on my friends and family, mailing to my house, making my wife feel unsafe.
Well, they're running straight ops on your wife, to be fair. I mean, allegedly. I don't know for a fact.
It's psychotic. I know even addressing it will likely make it worse, but it's super weird. It's fucking weird they are obsessed with my marriage. Like, super weird and super over the line to be with people who are not in any way public figures.
Again, though, you're seeing how this is different for him than all the other stuff. He's like, people make fun of me all the time. It's like, no, dude, this one hit you really personally.
Make whatever video you want about me,
On whatever drunken rant.
but leave my family and friends out of it. That's fucking psycho. I've got nothing to hide, lol. In fact, I'm often told I share too much. Ha 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 ha. Sorry boys, my life offline is extremely milquetoast. I take care of the yard, play with my dogs, go bowling.
Dude, he couldn't be flagging. He's out hanging out with his dogs, going bowling, and spending time with his wife. Now, if he was as blessed as Mundane Matt was by the Lord, he would have been spending time with his wife and kids out collecting boulders. But God, I guess, hasn't blessed him with the ability to have a seed.
And spend time with my wife. Sadly, no time to swing.
He has no heir to the fortune.
And the Johnny Ringo
Probably never will, thankfully.
replies, quality time is doing what you and your wife both enjoy doing.
Isn't that crazy that Mundane Matt, as pathetic as people think, at least he was able to have a kid?
If she enjoys swinging, y'all definitely have time. And Jeremy responds, okay, better put, yes, we have the time to swing. However, we both prefer.
Why would you say... Dude, he's got so much free time they could swing, but they prefer monogamy? Why would you ever write something like this online?
Monogamy.
Why would you ever fucking write that?
Carl McFarland says, no shame in being a swinger, bro. And Quartering replies, I don't care what adults do. Swing all you want. We just don't, and that's cool too. And Nathan says, swing all you want, said the fake Christian. Then PPP tweets out this picture with a caption on his page. The Quartering and his bull are dead.
And at this point I saw this and I'm like, nah, I mean, I don't know if it's Jeremy. That seems like something crazy. Why would he do that? At this moment, I was totally like, yeah, there's no way they can prove it.
Why?
And to be clear, if Jeremy was even slightly competent, he could have got away with this. If he was even like 1% competent, Jeremy would have 100% gotten away from this, and they never would have proved it, and he could have made them look crazy.
Desperate to hide his bull.
If he was sober for an entire weekend, he would have got away with it.
A criminal history. They have flagged down our video exposing his domestic abuse issues and other criminal convictions. Jeremy Hambley was Johnson is scared to death of the truth coming out and will do anything to hide it, showing that their video, the Quartering bull exposed, criminal past, and Jeremy agrees to.
And that was the intro for the video we just saw.
Is this really lolly?
Yeah, they try, man. They really do try.
Caleb Hammer's review was taken down for community guidelines.
I think that's going to read in a second, so we'll get there when it plays.
For policy on personally identifiable.
So we see, yeah, PII went down, and that's when PPP goes, this is our second strike.
48 hours straight on Twitter, and it all began when we mentioned his friend and the bull's criminal past. Just to clarify, all that this clip shows is me reading out his history of criminal convictions.
So it's like the public court records, apparently.
I am not. Why would so many people be
He continues tweeting
that?
out, a final point for
I
Jared.
don't even like KC,
Yeah.
but I have to give them tons of credit for putting a niche of energy and effort into the performance and entertainment.
I mean, the clips I've seen in the last year I like, but I mean, their performance is unmatched. That's like the thing. Thank you for the gifted sub.
He keeps crying about being bullied and harassed on the internet, i.e. people mocking him pooping his pants and being a c**k. You can't post Jack Murphy's tape constantly and make over 100 vids on Brie Larson and then cry when people make fun of you.
Again, PPP is telling the truth here. This is totally accurate.
And the Quartering responds on his page by saying,
and if you want to cry about it, why don't you go cry to your wife about it? Why doesn't your wife console you about it? Why don't you talk about it offline with friends and associates? Why would you go public and embarrass yourself like this? You're allowed to feel like a hypocrite sometimes if you're expressing it in such, like, you're allowed to be weak. You're allowed to do that. But you can't let it affect your business. You've been doing this way too long for it to affect your business. To let yourself go and start a flag war and damage your own reputation and channel, that's fucking crazy. Why don't you go talk to a therapist if you're feeling like that? If you're feeling like you're conflicted and you don't know what to do and you feel like a total hypocrite, why don't you go talk to a therapist? Maybe they'll help you find your shit.
Brie Larson, and then cry when people make fun of you.
Because she's busy with the bull, maybe.
And the Quartering responds on his page by saying, if these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, totally fine.
Again, this is the first threat. We're on April 5th. April 5th, I'll take everything they have. Jeremy, why do people think that you struck their channel? Why do people think that you were trying to commit life ruination? Is it because at every stage of the game, you kept saying that you were going to do it?
I will in fact take everything they have and never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone. People are harassing
No evidence of this, by the way. You couldn't show a phone log of some number calling her.
my friends. Roast me. Fine. They're used to me a line. I don't give a what you say about me, but these psychos are harassing my family and my wife and my friend.
And he's hiding behind his wife, like, religiously this entire time.
They have no rules.
I don't care. That would be hypocritical. But my wife cares. My wife really cares.
And starting today,
Pathetic excuse for a human.
Neither do I. I never wanted to do any of this. I begged these guys to just chill and only make fun of me. They refused.
Now I have no choice to. Guys, we're going to do the cut counter. That's 2 explicit times where he's either claiming he's going to do something or saying just outright he's doing it now. Like saying, oh, I might do this or I'm doing it now. There's virtually no difference here. That's 2.
And so now I have no choice. And Gangster Friend replies, kind of hilarious because this is the exact same phrase Jarbo used before his downfall.
So what is he going to say in response to him getting compared to Jarbo? Probably nothing. He's not going to respond. Yeah, so these are some more of the fans. And then Matt quote tweets him from the top ropes.
Gina Carano.
Remember that time you got really sad about Gina Carano having a boyfriend and you were talking about how gladly you'd be her cuck? My point is no one believes that you'll do anything but cry about it in your basement. Matt literally comes to the top ropes to fucking rope him.
I know, having a boyfriend, and you were talking about how you'd gladly be her.
It's so funny, dude.
By saying, whatever you need, PPP.
Oh my god. So yeah.
AF Streamwatch quote tweets Quartering and says, are PPP and Andy contacting your wife? Didn't think so. You're literally acting like an SJW.
What was my video in the Quartering from 2019 called? Oh yeah, the anti-SJW SJW. Jeremy has been a social justice warrior since it was cool to make fun of social justice warriors. That's been his entire thing the entire fucking time.
He also quote tweets the PPP tweet we read earlier by saying, I think making fun of me is totally in bounds. You guys have spread disgusting, vile lies about my wife. You literally retweeted a Photoshop picture of her, someone who is not on the internet.
His wife is literally on his fucking YouTube channel where they review fucking RC cars. A public-facing YouTube channel. You literally brought her into your content, dude. What are we doing here?
I strongly dislike.
Why would you do that?
Like you, but would never dream of bringing your family into anything. I don't think it's crazy to expect 2 other grown men to understand that my wife...
Your wife is unfortunately an online person. You invoked her by bringing her into your content.
Who is not...
You talk about your wife constantly. Why would you talk about your wife constantly?
An online person to be left out.
If you don't want people to know about things in your personal life, don't talk about things in your personal life. It's nobody's business.
Of things. The more they push it...
It's not weird to never talk about your spouse or fucking partner on social media. It's actually smart.
The more I want to become the villain they already accuse me of. If I actually wanted to get them banned, easy. I don't want that. I want their ridicule. It's funny and they are good at what they do. I don't think it's crazy to ask them to leave my wife out of it. Their YouTube channel is literally a walking team.
And there's 3. This is a dog whistle, to be clear. 2 of them are threats. This one is a, hey, by the way, you could just flag them down. Their whole channel is TOS violations.
TOS violation.
I'm considering that 3. Are we calling that 3?
Ran by a ban evader. And the minor replies, I agree.
Dude, the minor... Connor, you know what you were doing there. Yeah. Connor, you know exactly what you were fucking doing there.
You're a fair game as a public personality, but attacking your wife is out of bounds. Maybe I just don't understand the online world.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, yeah, look at this. Wait.
Family into it.
There are 1,000 videos making fun of me that happen to not bring my family into it. That's the Matt response. Dude, there are all these videos making fun of me, bro. Why would I let these videos up for like 6 years? Why wouldn't I strike those down too?
Be an honor
Dude, you don't understand. There are other videos online criticizing me that I don't strike down.
Among trolls. The more they push lies, the more
that I want to be who they claim I am. That's 4. That's 4. That's the 4th one we're giving.
Cross the line.
That's 4 Jeremys.
The more I want to be who they claim I am. Haley Wolf replies to the Quartering by saying, I am a wife of a real adult man. He doesn't just talk about me on the internet.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
I will stop mentioning the woman I love.
Nah, it's your fault, man. I'm so... Oh, uh-oh.
And Haley says, you don't need to apologize to me. Maybe apologize to your wife. The person that probably needs to see your tax docs is your wife. Because the amount you are spending on paper cards is absolutely ridiculous. PPP screenshots these posts and put
Jeremy Hambly
on his page by replying with the caption, Jeremy Hambly, your bull is a part of your content and has been many times over the years. He is a Discord...
Yeah, dude, the bull is a Discord... I'm calling him the bull. But the guy is a fucking Discord mod for Jeremy. He's literally not just some friend of Jeremy's. He's actually like tied to his channel.
And he is a sex-swinging bull with a criminal history. You bring up your wife constantly on your show and you disrespect and disgrace her constantly. Stop crying. Also, if you're going to make these extraordinary claims...
He's right. PPP is 100% right.
...of harassment...
I have no criticism for this at all.
...such as phone calls, threats, and packages, you need to provide proof. Otherwise, you're just a Jesse Smollett pity-seeking...
And PPP immediately says, oh, they're doing all this stuff? Show evidence. Does he ever show anything?
Get a grip. This is the internet and put your big boy pants on. Check for poop dough. Andy Worski then tweets out a screenshot of one of the Quartering tweets we read with a caption, Quartering has admitted to flagging us. He is trying to get us banned on Kick.
Again, 5. If I actually wanted to get them banned, easy. I don't want that. 5. That's number 5.
For making fun of him.
We're not even on the DMs yet.
He claims I am ban evading on YouTube, which I was unbanned earlier this year. The channel is ran by someone else. Also, you bring up your wife daily. STFU. Then he links his channel with a caption.
And he goes, here's proof I'm not banned anymore. And Jeremy's like, ooh.
Evidence that I have in fact not flagged.
So Jeremy claims that he showed irrefutable evidence that he hadn't flagged the channel. What did he do? He showed his flag history on 3 YouTube channels. You have no idea if he has 9 more. Jeremy's position was impossible to prove from the very beginning, but the fact that he tries to describe something that is so obviously not irrefutable fucking evidence as irrefutable fucking evidence is crazy.
You. Now that
I guess he's saying unrefuted, but how could you possibly prove it? Jeremy, you have all the accounts.
You have continued to lie about me, Andy. I'll go ahead and take everything you have.
Oh, 6. That's 6. I'll take everything you have.
I have given you clowns plenty.
Enough is enough. Too bad I like you. I could call that 7, but it's in the same tweet.
Of runway both publicly and privately. Enough is enough. Too bad I liked you. I'm
going to call it 6.
Out privately to both him and PPP. I have reached out via intermediary. All I asked is they leave my family alone. I begged them to be reasonable. I said making fun of me is fine. They refused.
Keep in mind we have to watch these through Connor because he deleted so many of these fucking tweets.
They want to continue to harass my wife, family, and friends. First will be your YouTube, which is an
okay, so that is going to be 7. That's definitely 7.
Violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown.
Okay, so this is definitely 7 and 8 because this is your YouTube, then your Kick. I'm putting 2 on this one because he's giving an explicit reason to take down the YouTube channel. So he's also dog whistling. I'm honestly being nice by not giving it 3.
And next will be your Kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this.
Wait, am I on 7 or 8? I forgot where I'm at. We're on 8, right?
Yes. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. All their fans justifying on making my wife live in terror.
It's double points.
I hope you all supported them financially because it's your fault they are about to lose.
I lost count. Are we on 8?
Lose $100,000.
Chat, what number are we on?
$100 a year. And Tristan replies, keep it legal. Don't stoop to their tactics.
7?
And the Quartering says that's easy. Meme Kobe on Coach's Quartering's post by saying, the unrefuted video.
We're on 8? Okay, we're on 8.
Evidence was
7 down. We're on. Oh, so the next is 8.
Refuted. On this line.
All right, what's the next thing we got here? Even Jarbo wasn't this shameless. Now, I'll never stop felting you, Jeremy. You have no power anywhere. You're a cuckold. You won't be doing shit. You're ruining your career and reputation in real time in a drunken spiral. Sober up and seek Christ, buddy. If we're going to look through the lens of Hollywood remaking movies, would this be Ghostbusters 2016? I feel like this would be. Dude, Matt Jarbo, again, taking scalps. He does this every time there's a flagging incident, Jarbo just comes back and goes, he's like a ghost. He's like, hey, remember me? Remember what I did? You are one of me now. I hope that Hambley realizes his efforts to suppress the information about his Bulls' best friend's open swinging in the criminal history is only going to lead to more people than he can imagine knowing. By the middle of the week, I think he'll realize the mistake he's made.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
He's now an open...
Jeremy, stop being a filthy, degenerate cook. Go to the gym. It improves sausage stiffness.
A dirty snitch who's going to the CEO of Kick's DMs by his own admission. So I don't think we got to that one yet. Repsion came back and wrote the longest message ever written, so I'm going to skip that one entirely. Look at all those tabs. Yeah. Now Ralph is literally quoting Jeremy. He's quoting Jeremy from the Matt Boulder stream. Remember, look at all those tabs. Actually, wait, is that Jeremy or was that Sedan? I forgot, but it's a quote from his own show when they were exposed. Oh, Boulder Advocate came back in to take a shot at him. PPP, just so you're aware, these are the Mafia Don's extortion tactics that Jeremy's using in DMs with Josh Moon. So these are the leaked DMs here.
Nobody likes a Randall. We literally don't care that they...
So let's see. We already read all these things, but unofficial truths, delete the videos. So this is, again, this is going to be... This is 8. This is 8 already, but there was more above this, so we don't have all the other messages. But that was the one where he's like giving the ultimatum.
It's all good. I wish you the best. And PPP continued.
And I think there was another one here. Eventually, he didn't show it, so we don't have it yet. That's not there yet, where he kind of just says, nah, I'll do it anyway. And he asked for this to be shared with PPP.
Kinoblade Chronicles replies to this meme.
I receive, you delete all the videos making fun of me. You receive $100 worth of coffee brand coffee. That's so good.
Can't stand this, smarmy.
Yeah,
I will
dude.
go to war and destroy you. Or not, you know, whatever.
Broker the ceasefire. Everyone wins. Hey, that's cool. Not your job to broker it. Holy fuck, dude. Josh Moon has released all the DMs. So yeah, if they don't leave my family out of it, I'm going to take everything they have. That's definitely 9. I'll never apologize for it either. I haven't done flagging. Their channel is a walking TOS violation. That's 10. I know they're ban evading. That's 11. It would have been easier just to have their channel removed. I haven't done that. I know you're big mad at me, but they keep bringing my family. I will act. That's 12. It sucks because I like Andy. I have tried to reason with them. Now I have no choice but to take everything they have. That's 13. Yeah, man, I get it. I don't blame you at all. CEO added me back, so we'll see. That's 14. She's the one that said to do it. That's 15. What's the counting? All the times where it was extremely obvious that Jeremy's responsible for this. Roast me what you want. My family's off limits. I don't need to sue to get their YouTube shut down. PPP is ban evading. Was that 16? I have not sent a single flag, and I know you'll publish all of this. You're right. I'm not worried about discovery at all. Financial details. You're going to sell me out anyway. Nothing there. Their channel's a full-on TOS violation. Again, that's another one. He knows these are getting released. So is that 17? 19? I don't know. I'm losing count right now. I think most of it's within the lines. I have no idea why they got that video flagged and reinstated. Maybe it was my buddy. That was odd. Never seen it happen. That wasn't me. But Eddie at Kick added me. That's another one. Is that 19 or is that 20? That's 17? Is that 8? That means that's 8. That means that's 18. If I wanted, I could take their channel. That's 19. I have zero interest with doing this. Dude, if my wife gets one more call, I'll burn it all down. We're just gonna call that 21 to be safe, because I think that's like kind of a nuclear one. There's no option there. Fuck it. Josh, can we agree that I can take their YouTube channel? 22. If I actually wanted to, they'd be deplatformed outside of D Live in a week. That's 23. I just wanted to leave my family alone. I don't care how many videos they put out. I have a non-Indian YouTube rep that I could put one phone call and they're gone. That's 24.
You know that, right?
That's a +2. Again, but guys, I mean, what are we doing here? What are we
attempts left? They are amazing at this. The show is hilarious. I would
at least I will forever know my coffee is better than Peppa's. I didn't see that one. I don't want to deplatform them. I want to promote them.
Yeah, that's this here. I still support Kiwi Farms existing and will help any way I can with the legal battle. I appreciate you being open to chatting about it. I never flagged them. I assume it was the normies they were.
Oh my god. Broker the ceasefire never wins. Any retard who has been banned, as much as both of them would, they're smart. Yep, the ceasefire was crazy too. You know what? There it is. Okay, 25. I'm gonna handle it tomorrow. 25, I'm gonna handle it tomorrow. That's where he just straight up says tomorrow he's gonna do it. It became clear last night they're not interested in being human. I'll just go on my way. 26. That's another one.
I expected it, but if they are not interested in being civil, there really isn't any reason in giving them.
Yep, no reason to give them the time of day. Scorched Earth tomorrow. I believe that's a stream. I think. So I'm not gonna count this one. I'm not gonna make this 27.
I love having such an amazing topic to start the week out with. And then he makes an unrelated tweet about something else, and Gabe Hoffman replies.
Yeah, and then he just didn't do this stream. Like, he announced he was going to... Oh my god, Tactical Templar.
But then he sobers up and retreats back into his shell and tries to erase...
Yeah, dude, he's taking drunken victory laps, flexing everything he's got here, guys. What are we doing?
The damage. Gabe Hoffman then quote tweets himself saying, blocked by Jeremy Hambley, the court ring, for asking a schedule.
Dude, there's so many examples. The response to this is going to be Nick can't count.
Question.
That's how many fucking examples there are.
His stream must have gone really well today, showing that he is now blocked.
Dude, POV, you've got a free speech content creator. Somebody should put a compilation of every single threat that he made all in one screenshot.
Jeremy Hambley, the quartering stream today did not go well, attaching pictures from his live chat with the various people saying things.
Yeah, he was just getting obliterated in his live chat. This pants-shitting retard failed to scorch anything besides his underwear, giving PPP and Warski the title of Leaf Bowl.
Giving PPP and Warski the title of Leaf Bowl, and then credits to C. Hag Henderson from Kiwi Farms. Misery loves clips and then posts this clip from the Kino Casino with the caption, Kino Casino's opening remarks to the quartering.
Buddy! We're still here! We're still here, Jeremy Hambley of...
So I'm guessing he didn't take this well. We already saw this clip though, so we're gonna hop ahead. So now the part 2 to this, yes, that's only half of this. There's a whole lot more we haven't seen yet. Jeremy put out a response to Twitter.
It starts when the quartering tweets out his response saying, "The final time I will address this controversy."
Guys, it is so nuclear when we have a case where someone opens with, "This is the final time I will address the controversy," at the 1 minute mark of a 33-minute video. I am not kidding. That is how this starts. Thank you to Connor for getting this out today.
There have been some folks having a lot of fun at my expense. It's been going on for like a year and I never said anything about it until recently when they started inventing vile lies about my wife, my family.
Yeah, dude, final.
And well, me as well, of course. The thing I forget is this is the internet. You can't just spend all day responding to every new insane claim. That's what they want. I've been doing this long enough to know better. I should never have even implied anything about taking their channel down. That's not okay. It's cringe. It's bad. It was me getting emotional.
Dude, you can't come out and say this after you insinuated or threatened to destroy them 27 times. Jeremy was a mafia don, flexing that he could one-shot, one-kill them. This guy threatened them 27 times.
I guess it's harder to brush things off now.
Then the channel went down. He's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't do it." Are you fucking kidding me?
Better. I should never have even implied anything about taking
the score is 27.
Their channel down. That's not okay. It's cringe. It's bad. It was me getting emotional. I guess it's harder to brush things off now that I am in my mid-40s. Plain and simple, I got triggered when they moved on to insulting my wife, my marriage, and family.
And what did you do?
They state as fact some of the most vile, untrue imaginable, all in an attempt to get my attention, and I—
Jeremy, how long have you been on this fucking site, man?
Made the internet's cardinal sin of getting—
You need to, like, control yourself.
Emotional. It's a no-win situation. They make up insane shit like my friend of 10 years is having with my wife, and I just have to sit there and let it become lore. Let it fill my comment section.
I'm sorry, did you make any jokes about Mundane Matt's child not being his ever in your entire fucking life? That's a good question. Did you ever go after my wife's son jokes? Any of those? Did my wife's son come out of your mouth?
In live stream chat, because if I address it—
Anybody know if Jeremy made a joke about his wife's son?
They just make something else more insane up. I have been way too open on the internet. Most everything they are memeing on is I've openly shared, like my pants at a Walmart, etc. Lol. And that's all fine. It's just the insane lies that I thought might end at some point. Sadly, they just keep ratcheting them up, and now that I responded poorly, more folks are getting in—
Bro, you didn't respond poorly. You fucking either threatened them or insinuated you would destroy them, which is kind of a threat anyway, in and of itself. Like, close to like 27 times, man.
Involved in cementing this garbage as fact.
Yeah, responded poorly is that is an insane way to characterize it.
I've definitely done some cringe stuff worthy of making fun of, and I hope they make a lot of money doing it. But at
what do
the
you
end
mean,
of the day,
oh my god, I hope they make a lot of money.
there is room on the internet for all of us. This is the part of it sometimes. Almost nothing said about me is being presented in good faith, but I just gotta let it ride and not spurg out, so for that, I apologize. Comment sections have been wild and made it worse. Please don't bother engaging with this stuff. Everything is going to be fine, lol.
I am human. Fuck you, dude. Barely.
I apologize on my part for making—
Fucking barely, bro.
Making it worse for people that just want to watch the show, lol. They will see this post as yet another epic win in their twisted fantasies, but this post is for people who actually watch the show, not for them.
All 27 of you better love this fucking tweet.
I am human, and sorry to say, a pretty boring one despite what you might hear or see on the—
Dude, how many comments has this guy made about somebody's wife? Can somebody just, like, how many comments on his stupid fucking stream when he's reading his fucking articles? How many times has this guy addressed another man's wife?
Internet. Sorry to report, I do not in fact have a Jewish bull.
Why would you? Dude, this is my final tweet. The next tweet, I do not have a Jewish bull. My female coworkers love us. We are friends. I have no employees under NDA.
My female coworkers love working together and we are all friends. I do not have
Dude, he literally went from I'm never talking about this again to I don't have a Jewish bull.
any prior or current employees under NDA. Just about everything you see or hear—
Hey, Dylan, thank you.
just isn't true.
Weasley, fuck.
So when we all hit 40, we unlock empathy and self-reflection. I will open my Bible to Galatians 7:7.
Or it's purposely warped, lol. And Shuan had replies to quarter—
Yeah, dude, shoe on head is like, you should just apologize to them.
By saying, threatening to deplatform a channel is like threatening to use a nuke in the world of the internet. Completely against the bro code. Every public figure is mocked and their personal lives gossiped about. I learn a new lore about myself every day, but never threaten to destroy those people's lives. You need to apologize to the casino boys directly and just continue making content your fans want to see. And the quartering says, I know, it was a moment of weakness. I never followed through. I just got in my feelings once they brought my wife, who is not an internet person. No excuses, disengaging. Oh, shoe, on that.
I just want to clarify. So this is after, right? Or is this before? There's so many, dude, he has issued so many statements on this. I just want to get this for a matter of fact. This is on April 9th. Okay, so this is the night before Andy's channel gets banned. That's another thing. This is the night before. He says he never followed through. That makes it more believable for me that it would take a little time from the reports going through.
Second part, I will never apologize.
So their channel has yet to drop, to be clear. Andy's channel and PPP's channel is still up at this point.
Those losers who circulated Photoshop and disgusting pictures of my wife. We are not 18 years old anymore.
Yeah, this is the day. This is the literally one day before they're financially like fucking nuked or whatever on YouTube.
Pretty sure you wouldn't have apologized to those people spreading.
Didn't Matt say the same thing about having a moment of weakness? Yeah, again, you'll see a lot of different similarities will populate here.
Fake nudes of you, would you? And SW Carter says, when did Kino Casino pass around photoshopped pictures of your wife? And Aiden Paladin says, no, Jeremy, you broke the bro code. It's over and you are forever a flagger. Pochot replies to Shoe on Head by saying, going after someone's wife is a nuke. Ethan Ralph quotes the quartering by saying, you're a bum.
True.
Sad but true. Matt Jarbo quotes the quartering by saying, final time until it's Miller.
Yeah, oh my god, Matt again hits him with the alcoholism.
Time. Personalities implode and then reenacting them. You've crafted this message to own up without.
So he couldn't apologize. The next day their channels go down. I don't know if we need to see the Josh Moon one. So yeah, oh my god, what is this?
Chad saying Chad bullied me into playing Crimson Desert and it was well worth it.
So what did people say in response to that?
Please tell me you meant to say
holy fucking
bullied, but you say bold so much your phone.
Wait, what?
Crimson bulled me into playing.
Oh my god, bro, this is not, dude, he fucking made a typo and he said the chat bulled him. This, oh my god, bro, it's so fucking insane.
Crimson Desert and it was well worth it.
That's, dude, no way, bro. Someone said, do you think the bread tubers are dinging the dinner bell? Bro, this is the kind of shit that would make Xander Hall sound like PPP, being like, the cornering is a fucking... Dude, Xander Hall is going to start animating right now. Oh, God.
And JG replied, holy cooked dude. And it's him saying, please tell me you meant to say bullied, but you say bold so much.
Please tell me it's true.
Caption...
Freudian slip alert. You got a Freudian fucking clip, dude.
Holy shit. Britney Venti also weighs in on the whole situation by tweeting out, out of the quartering.
Dude, pizza sky bowls.
You're trying to deplatform Kino Casino for laughing about your wives' pizza and sky bowls, but you openly lust after women. I just saw a disturbing clip of you saying you want to have babies with me. It makes zero.
Wait, what? I never flagged anything. I showed proof, and of course he didn't show proof. He can't show proof. It's impossible. And of course, you could have just asked me directly, since we've known each other for years. But I guess it's one way to go about it.
But I guess this is one way to go about it. And
yeah, he's so apologetic.
Britney.
I know this is the 8th, not the 9th. But...
He replies, Jeremy, I saw everything. You said you were going to take them down and flex your connections in Josh Moon's DMs to do so.
Yeah, dude, anyone would look at this and go, okay, this guy's guilty as sin.
After your proof. I don't want to have DMs with you after what happened with Josh Moon recently. It's very dishonest. You are anti-free speech. Andy Worski replies to Britney by saying, he is saying he didn't flag, yet he threatened us like 10 times.
Yeah, again, dude.
For the weekend, and we got flagged twice. He said he was going to take everything from us. Combat Wombat replies, $5 says he ends up like tips.
I think Tipster is going to be in a better spot when the dust settles.
Sir. Britney Venti then tweets out this interaction and then shows that the quartering has now
wait, he can't end up like Tipster. Tipster has a full head of hair.
Blocked her, saying, at the quartering, you didn't explain explain how this is free speech. Blocking me doesn't change.
Yeah, dude, he blocked Britney when Britney gave him like light pushback.
As I have been radicalized with the caption.
I'm going scorched. So yeah, Britney announced she was gonna go scorched earth. Holy fuck. This dude, I can't. I'm acting a little female coded. Britney says, Jeremy, I don't want your hamblies.
She says, I told him very clearly I was not interested in messaging him privately, considering how he denied reality and twisted things with Josh Moon. He proceeds to privately message me anyway. Why? He could have tweeted. I don't want him to have an opportunity to twist things. Then she tweets out, Quartering deleted his tweets. Luckily, I expected this, so I made sure to screen cap it. And it's the entire DMs when Quartering tweets.
Oh my god. Since we're leaking DMs, Brittany, I'll share the whole thing. Not only did I reach out to you when you're going through a rough time. Bro, you don't get credit for reaching out to somebody going through a rough time if you use it at the first opportunity to try to look good on social media, you fake piece of shit. This guy, literally zero redeeming qualities. Fuck this guy so bad. Oh my god. I have never been anything but kind to you. You didn't tell me not to message you anywhere. Holy shit, dude.
I'm out saying,
dude, I was actually super nice to you when you were at your lowest. Here, look.
Since we're leaking DMs, Brittany, share the whole thing.
Fuck you.
Not only did I reach out to you when you were
blocking Britney, then I don't know,
going through a rough time, I apologize to you if you were offended. I have never been anything but kind to you. You did not tell me not to message you anywhere I saw. And it's old messages from last year, but then today we have a message of him saying, I have always tried to defend you. I literally have no idea where this baby in the belly thing
Wait, what?
is. If it was a cringe joke, I apologize. I'm not sure why you would turn so hard here. You can make whatever content you want. It's whatever, but
dude, Jeremy lusts to have a child who wants to breed with Britney Venti.
like, you know this is all. And if anyone knows what it's like to have fake spread about them, you do. Again, I have no idea about the baby in the belly stuff, whatever it is / was. If it offended you, I apologize. I am acting a little female coded lately, but
oh, I'm a little female coded. Yuck.
I have always had your back.
Why would you say that to a female streamer? That's crazy. Dude, Brittany, I'm sorry. I'm acting a little bit like your gender.
It's so weird that now you're willing to assume the absolute worst about me. Sorry about the block.
Yeah, Ruin Leon. Slightest, most meaningless interaction ever. You owe me a lifestyle blood oath.
A great week. And she replied to him saying, you just cannot stop lying, showing all the DM interactions, and then highlighting the part we read earlier where she says, I don't want to have...
Yeah, explicitly saying I don't want to have DMs with you. That's so fucking funny, bro.
And the quarter.
Also, I'm going to be honest, this is the one defense of Jeremy I'm going to give, and I'm calling it like I see it. If you disagree with me, I think you're wrong.
Is this
I'm going to tell you straight up.
Britney Venti is showing past DMs with the Quartering about her friend Jess. We're back in 2021, the Quartering.
This looks horrible if you have no idea what the context is.
DM'd her saying, I'll probably cover this later today, but can you let me know if Jess is single? I have a hate crush on her. I'm sure you know that's a joke, but I am compelled to say it.
So this is explicitly a reference to the fact that Slasher, the esports journalist, was talking about kind of how he had a hate crush and wanted to fuck Britney Venti.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the
It's a total inversion of that. Now, you could argue, and I won't say that you're lying, that Jeremy is using this as an opportunity to make a really creepy comment disguised as a joke. That's fine. But explicitly, this is a reference to Slasher's DMs. They were talked about around this time of 2021. It's a timely reference that doesn't make sense outside the context that's bound there. But it was Jess, Slasher, hate crush, Britney Venti. There's no way that 3 of the 4 of those are here and it's not a reference to Slasher.
And Nicholas DeOrio replies, this literally had to be a joke about Slasher. It's like a direct quote of what Slasher said to Jessix about Britney. Then Jessix, the girl mentioned in the screenshot that Britney Venti is showing, replies to Nick DeOrio.
And this is Jessix.
By saying, this was around the time Keem was accusing Slasher of covering up Dr. Disrespect, and the DMs with me got brought up again. But his DM to Brit was a few days after all that happened, so still kind of weird, but yeah. I definitely took it as a Slasher reference when she sent it to me.
I'm almost positive that's what it was. I don't think this is like the smoking gun that Jeremy is trying to fuck her.
Britney Venti then tweets out, so just to sum things up.
And we looked at, I think, most of this, right? Oh, no, we didn't
that he will try to deplatform the Kino Casino for laughing at him over shit.
Jessix is literally in chat. Why did you call me an e-girl? Did I call you an e-girl? You weren't an e-girl. You wanted to play Overwatch. Did I call you an e-girl? I apologize if I did that. That was a misstep.
He then tweets out, so just to sum things up, Jeremy from the Quartering says,
oh, Connor did. Connor called you an e-girl. That's not me.
He will do anything to have my babies. He is married.
No, because she wanted to play Overwatch professionally, I think.
out. So just to sum things up, Jeremy from the Quartering says he will do anything to have my babies. He is married. Lies and manipulates and flexes that he will try to deplatform
I wish that clip was in here.
Kino Casino for laughing at him oversharing. I call him out. He goes on stream last night saying I'm 40 years old, single and childless. Christian behavior, by the way. And then she replies with,
yeah, dude, he loves Christ. All these guys love Christ when the paycheck comes in.
This clip that yellow flash guy posted with the caption, "You're over 40 and childless." Projection.
Our world, the abyss, and reality itself will unravel. You must restore.
Is Adam coming over today? No, we have
Before
darts
it's
probably
too
next week.
I don't know what.
Quote more about Britney Venti. Nobody gives a fuck about that dumb bitch. Are you joking?
Oh my god,
You guys do.
He's so fucking mad.
Because
what a fucking clip.
she's about 40 and she's still
Dude, she's hit the wall. Is that what Jeremy the Quartering was gonna say? She's hit the wall? Dude, this is the Boomer Olympics.
single and childless.
You're single and well, yeah, you're gonna be single and you're childless.
Marcus replies to yellow
Wait, she's 29?
flash guy saying,
So he's just straight up lying. That's crazy.
"What happened? I thought you guys
Not that she looked 40, but I just took his word for it.
were friends." And Flash says, probably the insane meltdown where he threatened.
Wait, so he just said like that she's 40 and childless. Meanwhile, that really more applies to him than her.
to deplatform people like some mafia boss. If he was an SJW, you would be calling him out as well. I do not support false flaggers. Meme Copium tweets out this screenshot with the caption, "The Quartering claims to Josh Moon he hasn't been in contact with DJ."
Do you understand that this is universally fuck Jeremy? The right-wing guys fucking hate him. The Jesus guys think he's a cuck. And the left-wing guys have always hated him. There is like no group of people to defend Jeremy. It's literally just his own deluded fan base, but he has like destroyed all of the people he could possibly associate with. He's a bipartisan issue now.
And friend and domestic abuser. Now he's coming over for darts. Jeremy stands for nothing. He's an amorphous blob that only flows down the path of least resistance. Literally soulless. And it's the messages we read in the last episode where he said to Josh, "I hear that. Taking down channels is something I have never wanted to do in 20 years, but I beg them to be reasonable. I honestly didn't know about my friend and his lol. Haven't talked to him since. I had no idea he was such a degen." PPP then tweets out this clip with the caption, "Jer is sweeping his chat like a coward. Hugbox mode engaged."
I didn't have to do this, but you know, people that I want to let people do their
Well, he kind of had to do that because he has no actual viewers. Everyone's just there to shit on him. He literally can't run the stream that way because he has to sit there and talk to them while they can't respond, or his chat's just going to take him on that, and he's going to sit there and do a crash out. The fact that this guy is dumb enough to go live during this controversy is absolutely hilarious.
thing, but like you guys,
Her birthday is 10 days before yours. I think y'all are born the same year. Really? Okay.
it's just too much.
Dude, Jeremy, my XP bar is low. Are you single?
You know, it's just too much. You guys overplayed your hand.
I can't stress enough, all this guy had to do was say, get woke, go broke, talk about black people a little, and read an article. It's literally just... And say, I love Jesus now. Apparently he's added that to his repertoire. That's all this guy had to do. He just had to not get drunk and go on Twitter. It's so easy.
There you go, Bretling.
I would say a caveman can do it, but, I mean...
Nuke away.
Then he also tweets out this clip saying, "Will it be okay in a week? Will it?"
It's unfortunate that I have to deal with this, but
Why?
it's just, you know, just a little while.
Oh no, it's the consequences of his own actions.
Everything's gonna be fine in a week. It's a bunch of people that have never ever felt the touch of a woman, and that's cool.
And Worski
Does the bull let you touch sometimes?
quote tweets people.
That's so nice. He's making DSP blush as a banger. The Quartering is flagged Kino Casino clip channel under the guise of ban evasion when nobody, including the owner of the channel, is ban evading. Team YouTube, it's an attack on us. So this is where the channels actually go down, right here.
Flag on our channel. Everyone at Team YouTube to help spread this message. And Victory of Light replies, "Proof?" And Worski says he admitted it in DMs with Josh Moon and threatened us for 3 days. And Victory of Light says that is not, in fact, any proof. It's indicated.
You have to be absolutely fucking delusional to take the guy who's literally... Guys, he's saying he wants to do it. Dude, come on, bro. He's threatening to do it.
Not a proof. Hearsay. You, in fact, have zero hard proof Q has taken you down.
He's saying that tomorrow morning he was going to wake up and do it.
Billy Mitchell quote tweets Worski by saying, "This is outrageous. Team YouTube allows creators to use reps to terminate other channels without cause. Fix this." Vara Dark says, "Behavior." Camelcast says, "You can make fun of me for any reason, except calling me a I don't know about you, but that kind of just makes the allegations seem extremely...
Bro, he's cock-broken. That's what it is. He's cock-broken.
True. Deplatforming is unacceptable, regardless of beefs. Worski also tweets out, "Hey, Chris Pavlovsky of Rumble. My name is Andy Worski, part of the Kino Casino show. The Quartering was upset we made jokes about him and he threatened us and got us banned on YouTube by using a YouTube manager. He also got my main YouTube channel banned with..."
I like this angle to it too, because he's like, yo, this is you have a free speech platform and your guy is literally fucking deplatforming us.
No strikes.
It's not like, oh, he says racial slurs, take him down. He's literally the antithesis of what your platform stands for.
Here is his threat, and we have a lot more. Please contact me if you'd like, but as a man who is open to free speech, I think you'll understand how awful this is for us. We also followed TOS of YouTube and everything, but used his million-sub channel to get us unfairly banned. Attaching the tweet that we read in the first part where Quartering says, "First will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion, easy takedown, and next will be your kick. I literally begged you to
People will look at this after seeing the YouTube channels go down in unison and go, yeah, I mean, I don't really know if there's any evidence of this. I don't know if I want to talk about it.
I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me." And Lindy Rigg replies, YouTube
again, if Jeremy didn't do this, it's entirely his fault. He asked for this fallout. It's literally, he couldn't have made this look any more himself look any more guilty if he tried. It would be, I have no sympathy for him if for some reason he talked himself into this position.
To rumble about something YouTube did. You're a special kind of stupid, aren't you? And Worski says the idea is he is on a free speech platform flagging people. Wake up. And Lindy Rigg says the whole crying to the CEO of a platform that is trying to compete with the platform you're crying about is absolutely hilarious. And David says you do realize the fat, boring loser you're currently simping for did it first, right? PPP also tweets out this screenshot with the caption, "The video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated," and says, "Well, sure to his word, Quartering flagged down our entire..."
Yeah, now it's not just 2 videos. The entire channel, after they went back up, has gone down.
Channel for ban evasion. He really is the most pathetic worm you could possibly imagine. Free speech warrior, my ass. Our channel is under attack. And Matt Jarbo quotes PPP by saying, "If he denies it, I really hope he doesn't say that..."
Fucking Matt is so fucking funny in these cases. He was out collecting boulders with his bull.
He was out collecting boulders with
his He was collecting boulders!
Bull. And Andrew says, "So like everyone on that stream with you except Jim was also a flagger, huh?" And Matt says, "It sure seems that way." Laza quotes PPP by saying, "Even as a leftist, I stand with the casino. You know Jeremy is doing this because they're airing his dirty laundry out."
Bro, they've got people, I can't stress this enough, they have people with watermelons in their name who are saying they support the Kino Casino. You fucking united the left and the right to attack Jeremy the Quartering. I've never seen this before in my life.
Way that other leftists failed to do. That's why he never went after them.
Andy got banned, I think, during the fucking far-right purge. I've never seen this before.
But now that these guys are doing it and are actually getting attention, he's pissy. And Herg replies, "Worski sexted a 15-year-old. They are bad faith and constantly gild the lily. And the dirty laundry they're exposing is just that he has an open marriage." And Laza says,
wasn't the allegation about like the fucking, Instagram open folders thing? When did Worski do that?
Lily. And the dirty laundry...
What's the claim for that one?
Conservatives fling each other.
I thought it was that they were going through the thing trying to expose pedophiles like retards.
No, it's not just the... The Quartering has legitimately sexually harassed women and scamming his audience out of money. Even the Bull has a really bad criminal history. And Herg says, "Forgiving a guy for sexting a kid is a line I can't cross. He shouldn't have a platform or a channel. He should be in a cell." And Silent Netman says, "You are allowed to hate everyone involved and think it's funny without..."
Unsubstantiated claims run wild. Where did that even come from?
Having to moral F, by the way. Then the Quartering tweets out this tweet saying, "Had a delicious steak dinner," and maybe the most epic card from Mr. the Quartering.
Oh my god, bro. What? Dude, so as the channels go down, this guy posts this. "You're kind of a big deal. Had a delicious steak dinner."
Yeah, it's birthday weekend kicking off right. Attaching this picture of a bunch of playing cards and chips saying "you are kind of a big deal." He then corrects.
Yeah, I think is that 28? Are we going back to counting again?
Himself saying "lol misses." And then Worski also tweets out this video with the caption, "The Quartering got my channel Andy Worski that was unbanned 6 months ago banned as well. The channel doesn't say terminated. It just
it's
shows
like, hey guys, I think he's innocent." Dude, it's so
not available.
Pathetic.
Team YouTube, this is an attack from a YouTuber who claimed he was going to use a YouTube manager to get us flagged. Retweet everyone.
Hey everyone, as you all probably seen, the Kino Casino clip channel was...
open folders thing haunted them more than everybody else. You can go watch my video on my main channel. It was the first video of my video essay format all the way back in 2019.
Flagged down by the quartering. He's actually bragging about it right now by showing cards on his main Twitter page. You know, and we weren't banned off of YouTube. We weren't ban-evading. You know, I was unbanned. I tweeted about this 3 days ago, and I put the link. Well, someone just sent me a little tweet there, and I checked the link. Not even terminated. Just it's not appearing now. Okay, so
I think that does that.
Flagged or got this removed. My Andy Worski channel that was unbanned 6 months ago got that banned, and the Kino Casino clip channel, even though we were unbanned. Everyone, could you @Team YouTube for us and let them know?
And please, if you're listening right now, I would appreciate if you do that. @Team YouTube under Andy's tweet.
Kick here.
We showed it before, but you can grab it again.
I'm actually a minute late for starting the show, so yeah, guys, we'll see you all on Kick.
The quartering then tweets out, in the last 5 hours, people have shown up at my house. Caller ID blocked numbers have called both mine and my wife.
Jeremy, I'm not saying that any of these things are justified, but man, why would you say any of this? Why are you doing this for sympathy? If people are showing up to your house, what could you possibly gain from telling people about it? Dude, I have no idea. Dude, they're just going to keep doing it.
Wife's phones. My channel has received multiple reports.
Yeah, the card picture clearly looks like it's dancing on their grave. It is, yeah.
I assume this is because I made fun of Israel deranged people. This stuff is insane. 2 in the last 5 minutes. I thought flagging channels was an unforgivable sin. I have no idea who it is, but some folks are trying to take—
Man, you're going to see a lot more of this in the future. I'll tell you that much. With your like 28 fucking threats and then all this shit happening. Dude, you've opened a can of worms that you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, man.
My channel's down. Very curious behavior.
By the way, I just want to explicitly state, I do not support anybody flagging this guy's fucking content for any reason whatsoever. Not from fucking retribution, not for fucking, for settling a score. I don't support that at all whatsoever.
Privacy complaints from YouTube. Now they are posting pictures of my house on X. And then he laughs and
says,
says—
his fucking career after this, if there's any god that he talks to, his career will go with him, bro.
This is why you don't live—
It will go on to— his career will go ascend to the fucking heavens after this.
By the standards the psychos on the internet say you're supposed to.
Do not touch
and
the
Juan
boo.
replies, word going around tonight is you had the Kino Casino's YouTube channel nuked.
Really
That's likely
lolly?
what's going on here. And quartering says, I had nothing to do with it. I was at dinner all night.
Oh my— I had nothing to do with it. I was out eating dinner with my wife.
Lol. Pretty sure they taunted the public telling people to flag them.
No, they didn't taunt the public. They taunted you. You dog whistled to the public exactly how to do it.
Already shown I didn't.
You didn't show you didn't. You can't show you didn't. It's impossible. We don't know how many accounts you fucking own or how many emails you have.
They really wanted to be me. Sadly, it wasn't. The quartering also tweeted—
Then why did you fucking post the tweet?
Tweets out, sigh.
Why did you say you were doing it?
Nobody is actually interested in the truth, so I don't know why I bother, because these cycles will just move the goalposts. But again, my updated report history. Dozens of videos stating as fact I took down a channel, which as I understand it, should be back up soon. Showing this video going through his report history, you can see on his main quartering channel, he opens it up and it says you haven't submitted any reports, and he just refreshes the page a couple times. Then he says, what about your other one? Okay, here's Jeremy Hambley.
So he goes through and he gives 3 different channels. And again, it's interesting. He doesn't show the Midwestly channel that already had a flag on it, did he?
The goalposts
because I don't see the flag from the original flag history he showed on YouTube.
My peers who rush to trash me for clicks will not apologize, and everyone will just move on. I expected it from some of them, but it was pretty disappointing to see from others. Have a great day. They don't engage in good faith at all. I shouldn't be replying to
They don't engage in good faith? How the fuck are you going to talk about good faith after all the times you fucking flat out threatened to do exactly what happened? Dude, there's not a person in the planet who could be more charitable to you at all, who could be charitable to you at all. You've given them nothing to work with. You literally just fucking drew a sign on yourself saying, I did it, look at me, I did it. What could you possibly ask from us?
But this
Nicholas
is
the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Have an awesome weekend. Then he posts laughing, saying the replies are going exactly as I predicted. Show us more, we're not convinced. They were never interested in truth. Thanks for proving my point.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's another random account I found. I guess there is a channel tied to my personal name. Well, guess what? No flags. Showing this account that's unnamed, also having no reports.
Dude, he just found his 4th channel,
He
bro.
also then says, the
Dude, where's RC Nightmare? When are you gonna show RC Nightmare's flags?
Most likely scenario that got them banned, I don't know, was publicly beefing with another large channel.
Bro, who fucking told people that you could flag them for ban evasion? It was you!
Either
Jeremy wasn't, Andy wasn't even ban evading.
Someone's fans did it, some anarchists from the forums, or YouTube them.
Apparently a video by the Rantman 2017 just got taken down right now. That's another thing that's happening.
Themselves saw it. I am told they were wrongfully banned for ban evasion, so hope it can be fixed. And Jeremy Prime says, the issue is that you publicly threatened to take someone else's
where's show your Claw channel flag history.
Channel down. Then you privately threatened to do it. Then it actually happened a few days later. Instead of taking direct responsibility for your own actions and behavior, you continue to blame the internet. Hell, man, this is painful to watch. And the Quartering replies,
Be careful, guys, because I gotta be honest with you. He's got nothing to lose now. This reputation will follow him for the rest of his career. Why would he stop flagging if he was?
That repost Kino Casino wants me to think he's here in good faith. Jeremy, you're a clown, man. You can see above that I did not flag them, and yet here you are saying apologize. For what exactly? Francisco says, you threatened to do it through a third party, so this video does not prove anything. And the Quartering says, lol. And Francisco says, did you not do that? Tommy C quotes the Quartering by saying, does not work after bragging like a gangster about knowing insiders at YouTube. At this point, it would actually be funny if you didn't flag it, but nobody believes it, and neither do I. And Froki quotes the Quartering with these clips in the caption, here's Hambly on the infamous Boulder stream showing his flag.
Yeah, this is what we showed before. On the Midwesley channel, he had a flag. He hasn't shown that channel's flag history. So right there, Magic Weekly News Update, the Mana leak.
Ralph retort.
And we showed the Dear Mundane Matt clip already. The flag history doesn't matter. He made the call or text to have the Kino Casino taken down.
YouTube should fix
That's the claim.
it. I've already proven beyond all.
Yeah, look at this, dude. Oh, now that everything's been done, YouTube should fix it. Remember when Matt was saying something similar on his fucking Boulder stream?
Doubt I didn't do it. Whether they want to believe it or
YouTube made
not.
a mistake. Oh, if it's a mistake, even.
Again, please stop stating as fact it had anything to do with it. Yes, in a weak moment, I did threaten to report them. But as you can see...
It wasn't a weak moment. It was several days.
I never did. In space...
That's not a moment. You can't call that a moment.
Fan replies, an assumption I see being made is that you...
Yeah, 100 messages later after they're banned, Jeremy all of a sudden has had his come to Jesus moment and is telling us the truth we were so fucking unfortunately cucked from, like him and his fucking wife.
Quartering have God mode reporting powers on YouTube. Is that true? And he says, lol, yes. All I have to do is press a button and poof. I also don't even have to report the channels either, apparently.
That was what you said! You said you didn't have to report the channel. Oh my god.
And Crenshaw tweets replies with this screenshot of the DMs Quartering sent to Josh Moon, where he says, Josh, can we agree? I can take their kick and YouTube,
oh
right?
My, yeah, dude, it's so catastrophic.
Actually wanted to, they would be deplatformed outside of DLive in a week. I don't want that. I just want them to leave my family alone. I don't care how many Jeremy is videos they put out. Like, I have a non-Pajit YouTube rep. You know that, right? One phone call, gone. I have endured a lot with literally the tiniest request. Then this clip started making the rounds online when Bad Banner posted on Twitter with a caption, when typing into his address bar, the Quartering accidentally reveals his search history that includes, thanks for your report to YouTube.
It's so funny, bro.
16 seconds into the clip.
Why don't you show what you reported on that email, man? And dude, the funny thing is, even if he did, he'd probably go and flag another video so it looks like it's not fucking them.
Has flagged people before.
Yeah. All of a sudden, there's a channel he hasn't shown with a report there. He says he's never flagged anybody, but apparently it was so recent, it showed up in his fucking Google history. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
Let's see here.
Oh, I thought he was reacting because he knew he was fucked, but he's really just this mentally slow. Dude, he was slow before he got fucking owned. That's crazy.
Whoops, not that one.
Yeah, whoops, not that one is right, buddy. You're fucked, bro. You're done. Not just on YouTube. Oh, God.
Whoa!
Let's see here.
Oh, what, dude? What? Jeremy, your March month in review is here. Quartering news. Your March... Dude, Jeremy Hambly. Oh, my God, dude. There's like 3 more channels, right? Oh, there's 3 channels right there.
It then links the QE Farms thread where it was sourced from, MTQ headquarters at Gmail. And the 4th option here says, thanks for your report to YouTube. And
yeah, I don't buy this for a minute. Did he get a shirt from his base with his Beyond Felted? The clip came from this...
Bad Banner says...
Oh my god, bro. And when you type that in, it's Unsleeve Media. The Quartering owns that channel. Unsleeve Media is the first one that we already saw, so he didn't show it. Why didn't he show Unsleeve Media? Now it looks like there's a fucking flag report on it.
The screenshot.
Isn't that interesting?
With the caption, hey, The Cord Ring. You accidentally showed emails where you're reporting to YouTube in your last live stream. Mind if we see the YouTube report history for MTQ headquarters at Gmail instead of whatever accounts you showed as evidence you didn't flag? PPP also tweets out the screenshots of the leaked email and the caption, hey, quartering, care to explain? Maybe show the report history for your MTG channel, you know, the only one you didn't show. Even if it wasn't our channel he flagged with this report, probably was, it shows he has been lying this entire time. Badly.
Yeah, he only showed the ones that had no fucking flag history on it.
Also,
that's crazy.
Casino, surely he will show the report.
Yeah, I don't know. Guys, I'm not seeing Jeremy showing the report. It seems like...
Certified flag.
Yes.
And the quartering quote.
So he's playing clips of Andy saying he flagged people?
Tweets this clip by saying, oh no, certified flagger.
Bro, where is your flag history? Can you show that one?
Show your flagging history, buddy. All your channels. I did. And Cog says, this is why I know you didn't flag his channel. You've already forgotten he hasn't got a channel to check the flag.
Oh my god, bro.
History.
Andy, show your flag history, bro. You already fucking potentially got him banned, dude. Dude, that's so fucking... Show your flag history.
Says, oh, yeah, I didn't know he was banned. I guess we'll never know. Major Kong also tweets out this screenshot of a quartering tweet, where quartering said, yesterday I showed that I had not flagged on their channel, and then they came up with this crazy theory from some unknown source that I almost definitely called someone at YouTube. Now it's back to I definitely flagged it down when nobody believed them. Happy birthday to me. And Major Kong says he is still denying that he had anything to do with the Kino Casino clips and Andy Worski channels getting terminated, showing what most likely is the Quartering live channel's email. The Quartering, you realize that we know how the internet's emails and YouTube works, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Now they're saying he called his YouTube manager. Bro, at this point... Yeah, look, so he goes and addresses it, but he refuses to show the fucking email.
Autist spotted that I had a conversation with YouTube.
Yeah, that's not what they were talking about. They were asking why you flagged on the Unsleeved Media channel. What did you flag? Show what you flagged. You didn't show the report history for the channel. Lol, you guys are desperate. You're cooked. They got you.
You were wrong after. You won't. Kino Blade Chronicles also tweets out that the Quartering is now flagging down clip channels. Alyssa Clips.
Yeah, so this is the one, the Alyssa Clips one went down. Again, we don't know for sure if it's him, but at this point, I think anything is open. I think he's going to get accused of everything, and it's his own fault.
Caused a whole new wave of flagging campaigns because now people can think they can get away with being flaggers. Thanks, Jer. Smash JT says, wow. Keeps digging. I'm sure that...
What did he have to put up an AI prompt to get that response out? The hilarious one?
Prove my rep.
And yeah, the rep he was bragging about...
no longer even works at YouTube. I have disproven every single...
I have disproven the allegation that I myself have levied against me. Okay,
accusation.
Dude.
Anybody accusing...
What a fucking crazy thing. He's disproving the allegation of him bragging about having a YouTube rep.
Now he does it. He left you already. And Python says, we were so close. I didn't even know he didn't work there anymore. Can we be done already? And Python Bacon replies, you need to sue them all for defamation. That way we can use Discovery to go through every single Google account you've ever created and every single channel you've ever created. And we can also have Google legal define what caused the ban. This process will surely absolve you. And Meme Copium quotes this post by Jeremy, and PPP also reposts it.
Yeah, he's hiding the replies on the tweets talking about the fucking thing. That's so nuts, dude.
Posts it where they say, so I just reported my man channel using my dead gaming channel, and this is what it looks like when you report another channel. But sure, y'all, keep believing that email was an appeal. The Quartering is a lying sack of shit, and he will gaslight everyone into believing he isn't.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Thanks for your...
Yeah, thanks for your report to YouTube is objectively a report to YouTube. The fact that he won't show this email is extremely telling. And again, I think he would probably go and flag something else to show us that email instead, because it's not date and time stamped.
Papa Gut, Dear Boy, and the Noobster, thank you guys so much for the support. And also,
that's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy, dude. Jarbo's final time until it's Miller time is diabolical. The bear versus the bull. Imagine getting cooked by Ethan Ralph and Matt Garbo on Twitter at the same time. I know a guy who drank coffee brown coffee that he had such a bad diarrhea trail, he left a smear through all of Walmart. Oh my god, bro. Guys, come on. I know I threatened to flag them, outlined how I do it. I have a history of flagging, and I have an email thanking me for flag. I don't know if he has a history of that, but I didn't do it. I was too busy eating to flag them. Flagging or not, he 100% reached out to someone. That's his claim. But, I mean, I believe it, personally. I'll burn your store down. Store burns down. Why is everyone looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. How was your weekend? The trail of smears is ridiculous. Let's see what r/YouTube drama has to say. The quartering promised a scorched earth stream and then deleted everything, pretending it never happened. The liquid courage dried up. Calling the quartering center-right is a bit odd. He's been on the decline for a while now. It appears to be getting desperate. You love to see it. Kind of sounds like Jeremy's wife is getting more pizza without him. Yeah, I think center-right is a bit too general for someone like the, and there it is, yikes, quartering. Poop versus pee, the worst people you know are fighting. AIDS versus cancer. It feels like the worst people are fighting, and I'm fine with it. Additionally, I just wanted to point out, I already showed this the first time, Tactical Templar should interview Jeremy. That should be the start of his that should be his next move. His next move is to debate Tactical Templar or chat with Tactical Templar about the Lord.
Is Dark Viper AU a virgin? No, I am not.
I think that
Why would so many people be Googling that?
He's broke. He's felted. He's in the basement while his wife gets pizza with the bowl.
I'm arming the faith militant. I think the Tactical Templar needs to bring the mercy of the fucking gods to the quartering. We are arming the faith militant, okay? He needs to return order to the community. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, man. Holy fuck, guys. And that has it and that's it. We covered the Jeremy thing. In Tactical Templar, we trust. Nick, if you get flagged, I feel like it's surefire proof. I actually am pretty convinced without that happening, Dylan, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Can we do a Tecto and Taster?